September was an incredible month for gaming. I think I played more this month than I played the entire rest of the year probably. It's that serious. And so I thought I'd make a video talking about all the games I played in September. There was too many to make a video about just one. And so here's what I played in September. FOAMSTARS. Now I made a whole video about this game as well. The game sucks. Game sucks. Like, it's terrible. I see people defending it. I'm gonna say some names. I'm the type to say names. JBari and Persona, be ashamed of yourself. But the game isn't good. The game, I don't know. I don't believe people enjoy this game. I don't believe you enjoy it. If this wasn't an exclusive, you know the vibes. This game is terrible. This game sucks. You can't see what's happening. You can't see what's going on. People say it was a skill issue. Shut up. If I wanted to try hard, and I'd be top of the leaderboard every time. Especially with how broken this game is. I just pick a good character and clean everyone up. The game isn't balanced even. The game sucks. The foam mechanic isn't as good as the paint mechanic in Splatoon. It isn't even a poor man's Splatoon. The game doesn't even, it's just, I know you might think the whole spray down the map is a similar mechanic, but they play completely different. This is a bad game. A lot of the time, I come on here and say a game is mid. This is a bad game. This isn't mid. This is a bad game, fundamentally. Balance-wise, design-wise, no redeeming factors. Like I said in my video I made, this is the worst online game. There's nothing I would rather play over FOAMSTARS. Nothing I wouldn't rather play. Give me Destruction All-Stars. That's how serious I am. Give me anything. I'm so serious. They said I was cloud chasing. They said I was exaggerating. I was just trying to get easy clicks with that title. No, I couldn't think of anything I'd name. But that was my experience with FOAMSTARS. I made the video and I went back because I was like, yo, people were like, I wasn't expecting people to give me any kind of backlash. I was like, yeah, this game sucks. Clearly, everyone's gonna agree this game sucks. This isn't a hot take. This isn't me jumping out on the ledge. But I got some backlash. They were like, yo, you suck. This, that, the game's good. I saw people talking about JBari and Persona hyping it up. I'm like, bro, ain't no way. I went back. I played it again. The game was even more. Yo, the game sucks. Straight like that. The game sucks. And that was my experience with FOAMSTARS. Square Enix, be ashamed. Armored Core 6. Now, I made a review for this game, and I didn't really think I was jumping off the ledge, saying anything too crazy, anything I didn't hear other people say that I was cool with, but apparently I did. Now, I said the game was good, but I said it was mid. I said it was the good type of mid that is a good palate cleanser, but the game's too easy. It's kind of samey throughout. The missions that are there that don't include a boss or what leads up to a boss seems kind of like filler or padding. And they tried to cook me. They told me, you don't understand what the game is, and if it's too hard, then you're making it too easy. Change your mech and this and that. It's like, bro, shut up. How about that instead? Just shut up. I got the game. The game isn't some complicated masterpiece. The game is basic as hell. Oh, if you want to nerf yourself, the game will be easier. Of course, dummy. Like, I was so tired of those comments. They were trying to cook me. I was like, bro, the game is too easy. If I have to nerf myself, I'm making the game artificially hard. But I still enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a decent sale game if you want to try it. I don't suggest people not to play it. I did have fun. It's just mid. Like, good mid, but mid at the end of the day. Like, it's nothing special. It's not going to blow you away. If you played, games that aren't like this before, then it's a nice palate cleanser. But really, it is nothing special whatsoever. But good game. Mortal Kombat 1. Absolute cinema. Now, the story here is just a pretty good kung fu movie. There's jokes in there that are very timely that will most certainly date the game and, be funny to look back on in 10 years. But I like the sense of humor here. It actually breaks up the seriousness. Although the game isn't very graphic like you would think. Like, the fatalities don't translate into the campaign all that much really. 1 or 2 times, but I would have liked something a bit more gruesome maybe. I'm not really a fighting game person. The last time I really played a fighting game would have been like heavily a Tekken game on PlayStation 2 maybe. But something about this just grabbed my attention. And at first, I was a bit intimidated. Whoa, this is a lot. Like, I want to do combos, but I don't really have the time to invest and learn them. I mean, you see all the games coming out this month, right? But through playing the campaign, you definitely pick things up. Like, it gives you a good mixture of characters so you can discover your favorite. And this gameplay is my gameplay. And as you can see, I'm not completely buns. I'm getting some combos off, so it was definitely a good time and a good change of pace for me. If I had to score my experience, maybe an 8. That might be a bit high. 7.5 potentially. Presentation and fun factor was there, but I mean, the campaign, by the way, was all I played. Maybe about 4 or 5 hours, so nothing crazy long. In and out kind of experience. Anything longer than that, I feel like it would have overstayed its welcome. I didn't touch the online since there is no crossplay, so everyone I'm cool with bought the game on PC, so I'm here high and dry playing the game by myself, unfortunately. But to sum it up, I'll say this. It was good food, but I finished my meal. I've had my fill. I don't really want to touch it again. But that was my time with Mortal Kombat 1. Baldur's Gate 3. Let's talk about the GOAT. Baldur's GOAT 3 for real. Best game this year. Potentially, definitely right now for me, game of the generation. When the generation is over, it still might be game of the generation. That is how much I like it. People told me, you like Marvel Midnight Suns, you like these kind of games, I think you'll like this game. I was looking at gameplay, I was looking at clips. I was a bit skeptical, I wasn't too sure. Typically, I tell you what I do when it comes to gaming. I don't play games twice. I don't. If I get the platinum, that's it. I move on. I don't revisit games. So here in the UK, we actually have a pretty good like trading system. We have a store called CX. You buy a game for like 55, 60. They give you 40. So I'll beat the game for like 15, 10 bucks. Cool. I had it for as long as I wanted it. I'm done. I would never replay it. I'm not a hoarder. I don't need a collection. So there was no physical. It was digital only, and it was more than usual. So I was like, damn, if I don't like it, I'm stuck with it. But 97 on Metacritic, high glowing reviews, people describing the game as something I would like. I said, fine, let me jump in and buy it. And this is the best. It's the best piece of money I spent in so long. So long. Typically, I'm the champion for short games, 8 to 12 hours. I don't need your game to overstay its welcome. Give me a nice experience, let me get out. That is it's nowadays becoming not so much of a hot take. But before, people would be like, oh, if you love a game so much, why would you want it to go on forever? And I was like, no, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. But with this game, if it never ended, I don't think I'd have an issue. That's how much I love it. This game is great, down to the story, the characters, the customization, even the visuals. Some things I don't like with the camera, like you can't look up. Sometimes I want to look up, but you can't. It's like a third person. There's different third person views, but you can't and you can turn the camera and swivel it. Like the only issue is if you want to look upwards, you can't do that. Other than that, I don't really have any issues with it. In the start, it's a lot. It's overwhelming even, but you'll settle in, you'll learn, oh, this is what that does, this is what that does. At first, I was like, I like it, but it's a lot right now. But you'll get used to it. You'll get used to the mechanics. You'll settle in super quick. The combat here, at first, I was like, I don't like this. Isn't kind of a grid base. It's kind of free form. But I got used to it. Combat is great. I like the combat. I like this turn base. That's not an issue. There's depth. There's layers. There's mechanics. I would give Baldur's Gate a 10 out of 10. That's how much I like it. I don't even think games are 10 out of 10s. This game is a 10 out of 10. The settings, there's an underworld that you stay in for like a whole chapter, and you're there for longer than I would like personally. But other than that, settings, mwah, chef kiss, beautiful. It's just so much to love. Like there's no criticism I could really give you. The quests are interesting. This game is like The Witcher 3 of the generation in terms of first 2 games are beloved, but the third one really takes to that next level and gets the mainstream attention too. But the game's like a combination of The Witcher 3 and Yakuza Like a Dragon. There's some quirky, those random quests to separate from the main story that are fun, and you'll be dealing with like clowns and just like different things. It's fun but serious with the story. Like I said, other than the game being a lot when you first start and some camera angle issues, I don't have a single bad thing to say. I'm 100 hours in, still not beating it yet. I have no regrets playing this game. This game has taken up too much time. I couldn't tell you the last time I stayed up playing a game until 5 a.m. in the morning. That's how much, bro. I'm telling you, this game is the one. I'd say even if you don't like this type of game, it's so good that you might like this type of game. Check it out for sure. But that was my experience with Baldur's Gate 3. Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. Now, if you're looking at this gameplay, you'll see, damn, this isn't your gameplay, is it? Every other video you use your own gameplay for. Like, what happened? This is a game you played, right? Why is your gameplay not here? It's because I played the game for half an hour, maybe an hour, and I turned it off. Because I just came from Baldur's Gate 3. And here's the thing. I wasn't expecting this game to be so difficult to jump back into. In terms of mechanics, systems, I didn't realize how much was here, and it was taking a lot from me. I was playing it, it wasn't really grabbing me. They changed the driving mechanics since I last played. I didn't like the driving here. The visuals seemed to be worse than I remembered. I'm obviously playing on PlayStation 5. PC, I'm sure it looks fantastic. But coming from Baldur's Gate 3, a 10 out of 10 to me, this game just didn't resonate. It didn't hit. and I hadn't finished Baldur's Gate. I thought a turn-based game and a fast-passing shooter, I could play them alongside each other, but I struggled to do so. And so I decided to drop it. I was like, I'm not enjoying this as much as Baldur's Gate 3. And this is overwhelming. This is too much to learn. I don't remember anything. And I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's decent. Like, I got the platinum in the first game. I gave it a glowing review. However, just right now, it's getting put on the back burner. Let's say that. I'll be done with Baldur's Gate 3 real soon. I'm going to move on to AC Mirage. And if I have time in between that and Spider-Man, maybe I'll come back to Phantom Liberty. But for me, it just didn't grab me in that hour I played to stick with it. Not this time.
What a squad.
Fortnite Season 4 Chapter 4. Good season, decent season. I've been playing Fortnite off and on again since no build released, and I played Fortnite at launch. When it was basically no build, there was building, but nobody used it. You know, so it's restoring that feeling for me. Still spending too much on skins. Still the best part of the game, to be honest. Still, you know, spending on the emotes. I got Ice Spice emotes and like, it's crazy. But still having fun here. Mainly considering we're in a drought. That's the only reason I'm playing it. We're in a drought. When it comes to multiplayer, at least. There's still no multiplayer. So I play it with my homie Stret. We have a good time. I don't like how these sorts of games, these live service games, drip feed content. Like, give me it all at once so I can move on. Like, you keep trying to have me coming back. If it wasn't the only online game, I would not be coming back. So give me it all at once. But I understand the reasoning. I just don't like it. The weapons this season, they're kind of trash. So there's that. Wish there's been better weapons in other seasons. So a little bit disappointed there. But I mean, it's still fun. It's like decent. I would say it's casual fun, but it's really not even casual. The tryhards be trying really hard nowadays. So I'd be fighting for my life every game. But there's fun to be had. Like, it's not the worst. It's not bad. It's just nothing special. It's just something to fill the time when play for now. But yeah, I mean, it's decent. I mean, that's it. It's decent. Something to play. That's my experience with Fortnite right now. I don't think I saw anyone land up here.
I don't think so either. Watch, we're gonna get buffed up though.
But those are the games that I played in September. Now October is another packed month. We've got Spider-Man 2, Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Mario Wonder. There's a lot coming out. There's a backlog of this month, rolling into that next month. A lot to look forward to, a lot to play. I have not liked this year. Everyone says it's the best year in gaming. I have not liked this year up until September. It's been a bad year until then, in my opinion. But it's finally picking up. It's finally getting some steam. I'm finally enjoying myself with the hobby, and I love to see it. We'll see if I do another one of these videos. If I do, I'll do a what I played in October video. But for now, these are the games I played in September.